All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations, and hopefully they got there pushing His word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. So I want to hopefully the believers and listeners that have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And what I want to get into this morning, all right, dealing with, the power, there's a power, within patience. You see, there's a power that's within patience, because patience, when you go into the definition, is being able to suffer, your circumstances until you get a desired outcome. All right? And us in this ministry, the circumstances that we have to suffer, is being, within this vexation of a kingdom. All right, being without power, watching wickedness, prosper. You see, watching, the blasphemy of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. We have to endure, all right, particular circumstances. Each brother got their own, personal hell, that they catch and that they go through within that situation. And we have to endure these particular things until we get that desired outcome, which is the kingdom, all right, which is that power, which is rulership. We have to endure. All right, there's going to come a time where, we're going to be cut off from this society, because we're not complying, all right, with this man's pseudo salvation. He's presenting his potion as a salvation, and he's going to present the MOB as a salvation. The scriptures say you can't buy, you won't be able to buy or sell, and buying and selling, is how we live. Majority of the food that we eat, we buy. Majority of the clothes that we wear, we buy. All right? The house we stay in, we have to pay. We have to make transactions in this society, but there's going to come a time where we're going to be blocked off. It's going to be very inconvenient to believe in Yahweh Shah, and that's when we really going to have to apply, patience. We really going to have to apply patience, but there's a power, within patience, man. And we have the stories, of our forefathers, all right, when you go into the scriptures where, patience was applied, man, and one of the greatest examples is Joseph, who was in prison 12 years for righteousness, man, not wanting to commit adultery with the Pharaoh's wife, and we're, a lot of us gonna be wrongfully convicted, as they say, in this judicial system. We're gonna have to suffer, but what was the end of Joseph, man? He was elevated. You see, through his patience, he was elevated, and that's, gonna be the case with the elect. Through our patience, we're gonna be elevated, man. When you read the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 8, it says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Yeah, the patient in spirit, is better than the proud in spirit. Because even when you look back to the mentality of Esau, Edom, all right, he had a proud, impatient spirit, man. Because here it is, he esteemed the blessing and the birthright, as nothing. All right, because we have to understand that Esau knew what their birthright entailed. You see, but what did he say? What good is there for me now? I want what I want now. All right? Basically, he's saying to hell, with their birthright. You see? Why? Because he had a proud, impatient spirit. And that's, the spirit that's on the life of our people that's out here. Our people, have a proud, impatient spirit. When you look at Jake, They want the success now. They want the fame now. They want the recognition. They want the accolades. They want, the glory now. You see, but the scripture say better is the end of a thing than the beginning. We're focused on the end game. Yahushua. When Satan came to tempt him, Yahushua had a mindset towards the end game. He said, I'd rather take the cross, than to sell out right now, when he was tempted. All right, Satan was trying to get him to sell out, and get rulership now, but he was like, I'd rather suffer, all right, and wait until the end when the everlasting kingdom is set up, all right. And that's the mind frame we have, man. We have that patient spirit, and we gotta continue, to practice patience, man. Even in our day to day, we shouldn't be such in a rush, to do a lot of things, man. Brothers that don't have a woman, be patient, man. You see, be patient. I've been in that position before, man. I stayed by myself, and I know it be lonely. As a man, you want, a woman around the house. You see, but it's a thing of patience, man. You can't just make a rash decision based off being impatient and impulse, man. Because there can be a decision, that you regret. But there's so much power in patience. You can wait, for the Most High to throw you something, man. But in the meantime, within whatever circumstance you're in, you can always invest in you. Even you women that don't have husbands, all right, you gotta apply patience, man. Don't be so, impulsive to just try to link up with anything just to have a warm body beside you, man. It's a thing of patience, man. And we all gotta wait it out. And you got, men that's linked to women can't wait to be loose. So at the end of the day, it's a game of patience, for everybody, man. Everybody has to wait on something, man. The thing that we desire, the thing that we crave, we gotta wait for it, man. But in the meantime, we can invest in us. We can invest in ourselves spiritually, man. So everything, within this ministry is centered around a form of patience, man. You see, and it's like I say, it's a power, within patience. See, that's the leverage. Like I say, that's the leverage that Esau is going to have on the masses of the world. Is their impatience to get back, all right, to what they deem as normalcy, man. And Esau is going to have that leverage on everybody, but we got to have the mind frame, that we would rather die, than to pull it back into this system, man. We got to have that mind frame no matter how long it take, man. Whether we be in the dungeon, all right, 10 days, 3 months, however long it be, man. Hey, we gotta have a mindset, die before dishonor, man. And really have that patience, man. But that favor gonna kick in, and how about Shema Shah is not gonna put us in a position if we're part of the elect where we're gonna fold, man. We're gonna be pushed to our limits. Our faith is gonna be tested, Our faith is gonna be tested all time high, but we're not gonna be pushed to the point, folding if we're part of the elect, man. And that favor gonna kick in right on time, man. And me personally, I go through a lot of things, in my day to day where Yahushua, he always come through. I'm talking about the scenario. It get to the point now when the scenario get hectic, my reaction is, to stay calm and just let Yahweh Shema Shah work. Because there's so many things, that we can't control. You see? what happened, you know, a lot of times with people in the world, when things happen that they can't control, they start panicking, start making rash decisions, man. You know? But I'm learning to be calm. You know, another prayer that I pray is that Yahushua go before me throughout the day. You know? Making a pathway for me throughout the day. You see? But this truth is a thing of patience, man. You know? And when you have patience, that gives you power over the flesh. You know, because the flesh is by nature impulsive. You see? So I just wanted to bring that out, you know, Lord will, you know, you brothers and you sisters will be edified till the next time. I say shalom, you know, Kwam Yashala, Baba, soon.